going on?
How you doing?
Not too bad. What about yourself?
Well, as you can see, she's definitely missing parts of herself, but she'll deal with that.
What's going on?
Oh, the stupid lost. She went down in a gunfight. They got their hands on her and they took her mask. Apparently,
Oh,
Reed's been running around town with it.
well, that ain't good.
No, but it's fine. It's fine. She's grown up a lot since when it used to bother her. But that's not what she asked you to talk about. There's a war coming. A war that's coming that's bigger than the Besties, bigger than the PD, bigger than the Faceless. This is the whole damn city. This city is turning into a battlefield, and she knows you know it. You probably know more about it than she does.
Okay.
She talked with Aziz a little bit, tried to get a
Really talk
feel
to
for
Aziz. What did he tell you?
oh, just tried to get a feel for where the Besties stand. He said that y'all are there to protect each other, yourselves. If faced with the decision of helping the Faceless or helping the PD, a lot of people don't want to stand with that. The PD are fuckers, and she feels like Brian Knight is just as power hungry and controlling as the Faceless are.
Mm-hmm.
Um. Oh, great. Now she's soul bonded. Hold on, hold on. Okay. Aubrey. What she's suggesting is that the people who do not wish to align themselves with either side form a sort of cooperative, a coalition. That in the coming
And who
battle, they
made
choose to
these?
stand with each other.
The fuck is that?
Dante.
Let me ask you a question. Who might these people be when nearly every single gang or crew is under the faces?
Yeah. Now, when the Faceless stops supplying these people with weapons, what do you think's going to happen? You think they're going to continue to follow them?
Yes.
I think they might have like some type of plan for those people, you know?
Well, there's Speedy and his group. They are very anti-Faceless, but they're not exactly aligning with the PD either.
Mm.
The Consortium has no interest in aligning with the Faceless. She almost killed Charlie once.
Who else?
There's the People's Militia, run by Benji and KJ. They are operating as a party separate from both the PD and the Faceless.
Okay, let's say we entertain this idea, right? What happens when the Faces shows up with attack helicopters and tanks? How do we fight against that?
Well, how would you fight against it by yourselves?
Where my table go?
We're stronger
Well, I
together.
wouldn't.
Exactly. So you're suggesting that you would what? Join the PD or join them? Are you choosing a
Well,
side?
so realistically speaking, if you really want a chance of fighting, you would have to.
It may come to that, right?
I'm not against your idea. At the end of the day, right, the whole city is being fucking attacked, you're not wrong. There's a good chance there will be a war. And neither side's optimal, right? It's pick your poison. Brian Knight or the Faces. I don't like either of them.
Exactly.
But if you're being realistic, if you want a fighting chance, you have to be on one of those sides. Because you're not fighting the Faces with, pistols and ARs. It's not happening.
There's truth to your words. The Faceless have shown that they want to destroy the city. Charlie himself told her that he wants to burn this place to the ground. They will cut the phones off, they will cut the banks, they've already started to cut the gas lines, the water supply, the food supply. They're using the mayor to lower the wages of the food court workers so they don't want to work there, to cut people's food supply off.
Wait, say that one more time?
The mayor.
What about the mayor?
The mayor's in the
KC, right?
Faceless pocket. And they've lowered the food court wages so that people don't work at the food court.
Doubled our fines.
That is true. You know what I'm surprised about? I'm genuinely shocked that there hasn't been some type of any type of backlash for what the mayor did. Like no gang or nobody's went out of the way to you know.
But who's gonna do it? Us or you? Let's be real.
People have definitely brought up the point about the lowering.
Yeah, bringing the
and
point
they
up and doing something about it are two different things, right? Like
Yeah.
everyone's gonna sit there and like, oh, I don't like this, and complain about it, and they're just gonna sit there. That's it. That's what they're gonna do.
Yeah, people who
'Cause-
complained were told that, well, why are you worried about that when the Faceless are blowing up the city?
Yeah, they get told that, but they're faceless
Yeah.
groups.
Uh,
It's like
Exactly.
they don't
I
wanna
mean,
do
you're not
anything
wrong.
about it
The
'cause it
mayor
hurts
is,
them.
the mayor is
Who's for
literally.
KC?
So let me propose another problem to you guys.
Okay.
Let's say that this does happen, right? You speak to all these people. Again, it's not a bad idea. I'm not saying it's a bad. I'm just, you know. I'm just seeing the potential problems here, right?
Bigger the group, the more problems we're
Well,
gonna have. Honestly.
Not that. Let's say you do end up getting all these groups together and you do form this militia or whatever you want to call it, right? Or coalition. Now, myself, you know, I would go after the Faces' assets. I would hurt them. I would, you know what I mean? I would
Yeah.
cause problems for these guys. They'd have to fight back. Now, the issue is that all these fucking Faces assets are the people that I buy my stuff from, my supplies. Ammo, mags, guns. Now, where the flying fuck are we gonna get that from? If we go after these people.
Two thoughts. The first thought is this supply chain is already starting to dry up. Deliveries are no longer happening. Stockpiles are dwindling. The word is in the market that the supply is short, and it's not gonna last.
Yeah, we haven't got shotgun shells in like 2-3 weeks, and usually, you know, a week and a half is max, right? I don't think that they're getting their shit. I don't think they're
I
gonna get
mean,
their shit.
I'm still getting orders fulfilled. Large orders too.
Is it? Yeah, I feel like, okay, so like the shotgun shells for me is a telltale sign, because we've got an order in for 3 weeks and they still can't get it. Like the Lost can't do it, the Ravens can't do it, and they're not getting deliveries. Sure, we can step back on that point if they get the shells in, right? But even Hydra was saying that, you know, the SMGs that we got were the last they had, and they gotta wait.
And potentially, right? Maybe.
So I bought.
It could be, but it also just. Listen, I've been there. I've worked with the Faces, right? Sometimes it just takes time. It could be that, or it could be what's going on.
It could be.
Yes, I'm willing to step back on that, but for the time being, it could be the case.
Second, there is another group outside of the city that may be useful. Maybe not.
Okay,
She
who
knows
might
you
that
already
be?
have contacted them.
Talk
She
about
knows
Darkstone?
that you've threatened his life. Yes. Darkstone.
Let me tell you something. Darkstone might be the most useless, good
Yeah.
for nothing, waste of
But what
oxygen,
about the people that have left Darkstone?
perhaps. Maybe, potentially.
Yeah, potentially. So her advice is to stockpile, buy up what you can while you can, see if they come through with orders.
Let me ask you another question, right? Because it is going to be your biggest problem. How many groups are you looking to approach with this?
4-ish.
And who might they be?
The Besties, the Consortium, Benji KJ's militia, and Speedy's group. The Babylonians that are on a kill list by the Faceless and that are currently hunting assets.
I mean, we could also talk to the guild, right? But
And who's going to be charge of this coalition?
A council of leadership from each group, because obviously we all have our individual interests and concern for our own people. It would be an alliance. We don't rob each other. We don't steal each other's food. We can go to each other when we need help. You know,
Steal
if
each
you're
other's
hungry,
food is crazy.
you can't get a hold of a certain type
Steal
of ammo,
each other's
we reach out
food.
to each other.
I think the main thing is we just don't bare our fangs at each other, right? Bigger fish to fry.
Okay. To my honest opinion, I think it's possible. It's possible. But there's a lot of problems. If you can fix the problems of being supplied with weapons and second of all being supplied with stuff that can actually fight the fight that we want to fight, then there's potential. But if that part's not figured out, then I don't know. It's a very low fighting chance.
Then. Get out there, make your calls to your contacts, see if supply is still available to you.
I'm talking more about, you know, the other type of supplies, you know?
Yeah.
Thanks and shit.
In the meantime, she's gonna go to her contacts, try and build new contacts. You never know. Cuddle's got a way. There was no way to sell gold in the city other than Thomas James up at the church. And he only bought the bank bars. He didn't want our alphabet stamped bars. But she found a way. She made him a deal.
Alright, well. I guess we'll see.
Have a dream, you can make it happen, right? That's what this place is all about.
Something like that, yeah. Well, I can't really give you an answer right now. But I'll let you know.
Do her that favor. Go, call your suppliers, see what you can get. And she'll start feeling around, see if we can't figure out if we can get some offshore shipments in.
Alright.
Maybe Mr. Arnold's around, you know?
Sounds good.
Alright, Forehead.
Alright, I'll be in touch.
Good seeing you.
Good seeing you guys.